Hello everyone, Fanta here, you're watching FANTAVISION, and today I am discussing how, once again, Activision is looking to pull a fast one on us. And already people have discovered in the beta for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 453, whatever you want to call it, they found it. There's a bug. They accidentally let slip that there's going to be loot boxes. Now, why do I think that they're trying to pull a fast one again? Because when they released Black Ops 4, they did not have loot boxes in that game until a couple weeks after launch. So they wait for critical reception to come in. People are really happy, like, oh great, there's no loot boxes, there's no insane, stupid microtransactions like that. There are a couple things over here, but whatever, at least there's no loot boxes, thank God. And then they put them in. So they try to avoid the controversy, but still have the microtransactions at the same time, which I feel like should be illegal because it is something that has to be stated on the box. It has to be stated that there are microtransactions in the game. And sometimes they have no microtransactions in the game, and then they put them all in after launch. So they're just trying to avoid putting this label in the box for as long as possible. And then, once all the boxes are already printed, oh no, we had to add microtransactions and loot boxes after the fact. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Our bad. It's just the game industry continues to do things more and more scummy every week. It's just like a new thing is happening. So if you guys thought that Call of Duty was going to be getting rid of loot boxes because they said they were getting rid of the season pass and all this other stuff, and it seemed like, oh, this is actually going to be a good game. And a lot of people were saying that. A lot of people were saying the gameplay is great. I haven't played the game because it's Call of Duty, and I've played Call of Duty before. I played all the way up to even the last one. I bought the last one when it was cheaper. They didn't have loot boxes in it yet. I somehow got it for like $30 because not even Call of Duty holds their value anymore. Played it once or twice. Played the Battle Royale mode. Didn't have much fun. Played the multiplayer. Went, yep, it's Call of Duty, but with more health, it seems, and healing, and then got bored because I've played Call of Duty already. I don't need to play Call of Duty again. If I want to play Call of Duty, I'll play Call of Duty 4 because that was the fun one. But even they ruined that one with loot boxes and a bunch of microtransactions when they remade it. And they tried to charge you for the season pass again after the game's been out for God knows how long now. So Activision continues to cement themselves as the worst company out there. Right tied there with EA. EA and Activision, they're just buddies of the shitty company. The shitty company award. Buddy of the shitty company? What am I saying? I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this is happening, but it just pisses me off that they're continuing to do it, even though lots of other games, even though the systems they've implemented aren't that much better, looking at you, Plants vs. Zombies and Gears of War 5, they've gotten rid of the loot boxes. They've at least gotten rid of the loot boxes. But here they are, still hanging on to that. They're still hanging on to the lottery practice, which we're going to segue into the UK, looking into loot boxes and suggesting that they may have a link to gambling. Oh, wow, really? The thing that's of chance? The game of chance with real money is gambling? Oh my lord, really? So they're finally looking at it, and what does the ESA have to say? Oh, they just don't think so. They're strongly opposed to that. Of course the ESA is because they're all working with the corporations. In fact, the corporations are involved with the ESA. So who cares? Okay, who cares what the ESA has to think? They're not for us. They're for the corporations. There's all these people that are shocked that the ESA would dare to say, of course they're going to. They don't give a shit about us. The only time they ever fight for us is when it also profits for them. The only time they ever defend video games in a way that we actually want them to is defending against the whole, oh, video games cause violence. Yeah, the ESA will help out with that, but everything else that has to do with finance, like, saving the consumer's money and actually looking out for us, they're not going to do that. Even if they're putting slot machines in our basketball games now, they're not going to do anything with that. That's fine. That's not gambling. That's A-okay. But you know what? It's not. and I'm glad that the UK is looking into this. Hopefully that'll be another place where it's banned. It's already banned in Belgium. I can't wait to see loot boxes just being banned completely. Now, honestly, if we want to take another step, I like loot boxes when you can only buy them with in-game currency and you can't buy the in-game currency. So you know what? I love loot boxes. I love them if I can't buy them. If I can just earn them through the game. And even then, so many games don't know how to do it that they've ruined the rest of the progression system. And that's why I get so baffled when people defend these paid loot boxes, is because you remember Call of Duty back then where you can earn every single skin in the game by playing the game? Oh my god, it's just a foreign concept. It's insane. Or when they did add microtransactions, you remember when, oh, you know what, I really want that skin? I'm gonna buy it. And then you just bought this skin? Holy shit. Now, I would love to go back to where we could just unlock everything in the game. But unfortunately, I'm living in a fantasy land in my mind, thinking that that will ever happen because there's way too much money to be made off of people that will, for some reason, spend an ungodly amount of money for stuff that's not going to transfer over to the next game, even though they release a new game every year. I don't understand it, but if you're going to have microtransactions, just have people pay for the thing that they want. It's that simple. Stop trying to make it a gambling thing. Stop trying to make it a game of chance. Stop trying to make people not realize how much they're spending on things, because that's the manipulative thing with loot boxes. If you want to put loot boxes in the game, that's fine, but do not allow people to buy them. Make it so that's only an in-game currency thing. That's it. If you really want to put those in your game, that's the only way to do it. But even then, just don't do it. Just give objectives. Make achievements unlock skins. You remember that in Halo 3? Wow, I can't believe it was that long ago. That's when that happened. Or objectives, which was also in Call of Duties up until they started charging you for premium skins. You would just do the thing and you could see, oh, I need to do this, and then I get that skin. It's that simple. It's that simple. Just do that again. Make the game a game. Stop making the grind even worse to manipulate people into wanting to buy loot boxes to unlock things faster. Stop putting boosters in your game that people can pay for because you have... That's a different argument. I gotta focus on just loot boxes. My point is, Call of Duty's gonna have loot boxes. Don't buy Call of Duty because they're gonna be scummy about it. They're not gonna have them in at launch, and then they're gonna add them in later. Unless they confirm for a fact that they won't have loot boxes. But this is pretty damning that they've already got loot box common supply drop right there. Right there. It's already in the beta. It's the game's not even out yet, and we've already found the loot boxes. So I don't even know if we can believe them. Is that illegal for them to lie? It doesn't seem like it, because so many of these companies are lying nowadays. I don't know. I just think there's so many other great games out there, especially during that time frame, that deserve your attention way more than Call of Duty. I sure as hell won't be buying the new Call of Duty, even when it goes on sale. I'm sick of Activision's bullshit, and I'm tired of having this shit shoved in my games. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I'm sick of it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video if you guys liked it. And as always, have a fantastic day. See you guys. Drinking raspberry again. Not very good. I'm kind of sick of it at this point. Bubbly is... They're good with peach, and that's about it. Also, if you're watching this and it happens to be Friday the 13th, I'm streaming right now. So go check that out. Or if it's Tuesday, probably streaming, or Thursday. Most Fridays. I don't know. I'm assuming that you're watching this right now because this is a news video, and it's not like it's going to be relevant in a week from now. So come watch me stream. I'm probably playing World of Warcraft or Gears or something. It'll be fun. Yay. And Call of Duty. Stop Call of Duty. I want to make a bet. I want to make a bet right now. I bet that this Call of Duty sells really well. I'm going to guess 600 million units because the last one was 500 million. And they're going to call it a disappointment. I'm calling it right now. It's going to sell 600 million units, and they're going to call it a disappointment. Because that is the game industry nowadays. They don't want just some of the money. They don't want just a lot of the money, because 600 million units is a lot of money, even without microtransactions. They want all of the money.